Hey guys, Clay here at Havoc Off-Road. This is Havoc's full-width wrecking ball front bumper for your Jeep JK with factory fog light provisions. And I'm going to show you guys how to install this on your Jeep. So let's get started. All right, the first thing we're going to need to do is install our factory fog lights that we took out of our factory bumper into your new bumper. Now, the bumper comes with all the necessary hardware to attach the bumper to your Jeep, but it does not include the hardware to attach the factory fog light to the bumper. The factory bumper's plastic and the hardware is not that great, to be honest with you. So what I've done is gone to the local hardware store and I've got number 8 32 hardware. These are 3/4 inch button head Phillips bolts, washers, and then locking nuts. So we're just going to put our fog light in. We'll use our hardware. I like to put the washer against the plastic. That way, as you tighten everything down, it doesn't ruin the plastic. I'm going to go through and loosely fit all of the hardware, and then we'll go back around and tighten everything up. The reason why I went with this hardware is I didn't want to drill out the factory fog light. That way, let's say I sell the Jeep or I do want to install these back into my factory bumper, I can without any issues. But if you have hardware lying around the garage or the shop and you do want to drill this out a little bit and make it work, that's fine too. So now we'll go back around Phillips head. I got an 11/32 wrench. Now that we got our factory fog lights installed, we'll go ahead and lift the bumper up and slide it on. Now there are 3 studs on each side of the back of the bumper. You're just going to try to line everything up. It should slip right on. Now you'll notice that your factory bumper had 4 bolts that attached through the frame horns to the bumper. This bumper uses 3 studs on the back of the bumper, and then you have 1 bolt at the top inside corner. So I'll show you that hardware and we'll go ahead and get that mounted. Now you've got a bolt, a lock washer, and a flat washer. This is that top mount that I was telling you about. Just go ahead and get your bolt started. And then all the other studs are going to use a flat washer, a lock washer, and then a nut. All this hardware is 18mm. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and loosely install everything, and then we'll go back around and tighten everything up. Now I'm using an 18mm socket. Now we're going to go back around, just double check everything, make sure it's tight. All right, now it's time to plug in our fog lights. There's some tape around this connection where the fog lamp wires Y out of this main loom right here. This is just plastic wire loom. It's really nothing, so I've removed it. Actually, there's a little piece of tape left. There's black tape from the factory. Just cut and remove that without cutting any of your wires. That's the big deal right here. Just take your time. You're going to need to pull this loom out, and you'll see that this wire will separate and give you a little bit more reach. You're going to need that to get to this passenger side fog light. So once you do that, go ahead and put your loom back over the main section of wires. And then I'm going to just take some black electrical tape and do just like the factory did and tape that back up, and I'm going to tape around those wires to that loom. All right, so we've gone ahead and plugged in our driver's side up above the frame horn. There's 2 cutouts in this bracket. We're just going to zip tie the wire loom right to that bracket. This way stuff's just not flopping around. And then we'll go ahead and plug in. Same thing, I went over the top of the frame horn. We'll plug in this passenger side and figure out which way it goes in. There it goes. Once you hear that clip, you're in. And that's it, guys. Guys, that is a really easy installation. I'm telling you, this bumper falls onto your Jeep. It's got to be less time involved putting this bumper on than taking your old bumper off. And look at it. I don't think there's a better way to upgrade the front of your JK. So if you guys have any questions, just give us a call or visit us at havocoffroad.com. Thanks.